Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. We're back in Foundry. We're making our first circuits. It's a little slow, but we can speed it up and let's just do it while we're here. It takes 2 assemblers. We've got room to do it. I got to do a little bit of a tweak over here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and put a couple more base building blocks here so I don't fall off 12 times while we're doing it. Boom, boom. And then what I was going to do before was actually take this out. And how was I going to do it? I was going to unload. These would come out. That actually can stay. Sorry. Put down some blocks here. So I have a place to step up. Boy, the jumping. I just have a hard time with the jumping in this game. Drives me crazy. So let's grab some belts. This one. And we're just going to come in this way and then run parallel like so. This one I should have left. I believe. Oh, no. No. My bad. I don't need it to go that far. Belts here. That. And then a second lane loader here to unload stuff. Let's do that. That's fine. That looks good. This will be the output. Here come the Technum rods. And then you can guess what I'm doing. The same thing, right? The same exact thing. Right here. Put the panel on the outside. And that's fine. And we can clean up this one little belt. We're not going to need it. Loader here. It's our input loader. And a second lane loader here for the output. Boom. Output. Input. It's a little tight. And I think it's just the Technum rods. Yeah. I think that's going to be half of the problem. Half of the equation anyway. Technum rods. Boom. Off we go. And then one more here to do the circuits. So now that we've got some extra capacity, we'll just do the same thing. That's fine. We can have the panel face this way again if we want, or we can have them face each other. Doesn't matter a whole lot. 2 in between is good. And we'll just mirror what we've got here. So loader for input, second lane loader also for input. Boom, boom. Those are good. And then an output loader here. Boom. And boom. And now we got to pick the recipe. Circuits. Boom. And I'm sure there's a meaning here, right? So if we look at the, if I do reset task, and I click here, and I do, see how it's lighter? I'm guessing that means there's, well, no, it's not lighter. That's weird. Maybe it's just showing the last thing I did. Oh, that's kind of strange. I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but when I first came into this menu, it's lighter. And then as soon as I hover over, it gets dark. So I was going to say, I thought maybe that was a hint that there's a more efficient way to build this stuff. All right. I've got something not quite right. Yeah. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. All right. That was my bad. Let me get all this up. That's not the way to scale it up. Not the way to scale it up. But that's the way to scale up electronic components. I don't think that's where our problem is. I'm just going to take this up because it's ugly looking. But I do need What did I do? I just messed things up. All right. What did I just do? Trying to move too fast. This is not circuit boards. This is electronic components. Boom. Let's get this back to where it was. So yeah, the issue isn't circuits at this point. The issue is get all this stuff up just to clean it up a bit. That's not even needed. We can dump that in there, I suppose. Or is it? Do we need more circuits? I don't think so. I thought it was backing up differently. Well, we'll see if it catches up. I had a feeling. Let me hop over here and just take a look. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we could have left that and had it be circuits, dump out more circuits. I mean, not circuits, more electronic components. Maybe there was a shortage there. I guess I could put that all back. Jeez. Sorry. Yeah, let's put it back. I just picked the wrong recipe, but yeah, I guess. Doesn't take long. Let's go ahead and pop it back on there. That was crazy. What am I doing? Panels facing each other. Belts. 5. Here. Here. Yeah, this doesn't take real long to do. So I feel bad for being kind of a little in a daze there, apparently. But it doesn't take long to set it back up. There we go. All right. Well, so that should improve it. And in fact, we probably have... Do we have the 400 we need yet? No, not even close. All right. But that's chugging along. These belts are compressed back here with the Technum rods and the wire coils. So that extra assembler we put in here is doing the job because we were a little short on coils before. Got plenty of Technum rods coming in. No shortage of ore. So that one belt is fine. All of our olemite stuff processing is just way over capacity, even the way it is. That's doing fine. The power network, I bet the power network's going to be fine. It's almost not worth checking here during the daytime because it's probably going to be good. I guess we could take 200 of these. Let me get rid of this dirt. So we know they stacked at 200. That'll give us 800. I think I'm going to limit us to 600. And we'll come by and pick up the other 200 we need for the research lab, maybe a little later on. And then hopefully there'll be some extra when we stop by and we can start leveraging the higher tiered solar panels and all that kind of stuff. So that is that. What we can do, let's see, it's a little tedious. I think if we head over to our olemite mine way up here, I bet anything we've got all the polymer we need. We only need 400 polymer boards. Let's go up there. We'll fetch that, clear out that polymer board production because I don't think we need that. I don't think there's any reason to even leave that there. So let's go head over there real quick. Yeah, so these power poles, they don't look too bad. With even though they're not the high distance ones or higher tiered ones, that didn't look too bad to route that power that way. We may do that over by the that mine that we have dug out but not connected way down here, right? Xenoferrite. Yeah, so we've got xenoferrite here ready to go. We just need to power it up and then connect the belt. And that'll get us some more xenoferrite plates. And that's kind of for the Science Pack 4 stuff. And we'll probably get moving on that next. But you want to get the Research 4 lab built. It's taken forever. But now we should have everything being built. By the time we go fetch this stuff and clean up this area, we might be able to double back and get the other 200 circuits that we need and complete that research lab this episode. So that would be an accomplishment. And then we can jump on the whole finishing up the pistons and finishing up the energy cells, I believe. And then we got Science Pack 4s, and then we got a bunch of research, and we are really close then at that point. All right. This is all of our production. I guess we can leave it. We got 600 in here. I'm going to open this. I'm going to steal 2 of these, and I'm going to immediately fill that up. In fact, sure. We'll keep it so we can always have up to 400 stored. I guess I can just take these. I don't even need them. I just want the 400. And so now, yeah, we can take this down if we want, or we can just leave it. Maybe I'll just leave it. If it turns out we need more polymer boards for some reason, we can come back and whatever, open up the production here. But I just don't think we have much use for them after we drop them off at the research lab. And I didn't want to route Technum out here, which is kind of the whole reason what we did down here. We had Technum nearby, some Olamite, so it just made sense to do the circuits here. And again, we don't have to run any belts anywhere for this. Just a little stretch of belts to bring the Technum ore over. And then when that mine dries out, if we still need more circuits, which I doubt we will, we can just connect up this Technum ore mine and just run through that same set of assemblers to produce the electronic components. But I think this is all going to be kind of very short term, kind of low volume, mall kind of production. It's not really used for the science packs. Now watch me find myself wrong, but I think that's the case. So now what do we do? Do we double back, or do we go straight back to our research lab and pop in the materials we have? We're waiting on 200 more circuits. Let's plan out. Let's spend a little time thinking about what's going to be next. And then we'll let those circuits run in the background. So once we get that research lab 4 built, we're going to be able to do the, we're going to be able to move back into doing the energy cells and the pistons. The pistons were the first thing, and those are pretty easy. Let's see. We wanted to connect the, let me find the recipe. I think it's that one's, I got to go to the tech tree for it. So yeah, we started science packs, hydraulic pistons, they're here. Steel beams and high density olamite. If we look at the map, if I remember correctly, this is our high density olamite. And our steel beams are, is it here? Or is it up here? I think up here is our steel beams. I could be wrong. But I think that is next. Combine this somewhere. We can set up. This looks like our solar array. I think this is steel beams. What do we have over there? I don't see the ore. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not seeing the ore. I've forgotten what's up there. What do we got? What do we got? That's xenoferrite coming through. Steel beams. I'll have to go look and see. I think our steel beams may be coming from way out here. The xenoferrite. Yeah, we'll have to go look up there. And combine it with the olamite. Then we got our pistons. That's that half of the equation. I know we've gone through this before, but I'm just kind of refreshing my memory. And then for the energy cells, we have to connect up the xenoferrite stuff. We have to get more plates in. And then potentially shore up the electronic components. And then we have to bring in the olemic acid. That takes ignium powder. Boy, I didn't realize that. So where do we have it? Oh yeah, I did not realize that. Or I forgot about it. So we need ignium and high density olemite to do the olemic acid. We need a lot of it. So do we have ignium nearby? Oh yeah, we have a tiny bit. So I guess we tap into that. Boy, that's not super impressive. We've got a little bit more underground nearby, so I guess it does make sense to still do that processing here. So maybe we will rip out this section that we're at and replace it with the olemic acid production. I guess we could scope that out. Yeah, let's do that. We can always fetch, let's tear this out. We can always fetch polymer boards over from the other production that we just set up. Yeah, let's clean this site up a little bit. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. We get 412 in there if we want them. Probably get a little more as we deconstruct. But this kind of served its purpose. It was just temporary. It's kind of like we were in the neighborhood, so we just did it. Then I might leave. We're going to need high density olemite, but instead we're going to produce olemic acid. This thing we may leave, we may move it. My inventory is pretty darn full. Let's get rid of some of these boards in here. Let's see if I can. Let me get out of inventory here. And then, oops, get out of demolition mode and see if I can drop this in here. I think I can. Yep, that makes sense. And then we only need 200 more circuits. Let's go. Yeah, let's go do that while it's dark. Let's do that first. Let's go back down and get these circuits, drop them off, and finish the research lab and just have that done. And then we'll come down here and think about olemic acid. Maybe that's the next thing we do. That or steel beams. No, maybe steel beams next. Sorry. Let's do steel beams next. We'll come down, grab our electronics or electronic circuits, drop them off at the lab 4 over here. And then we'll jump up here and take a look at how we're going to combine this high density olemic acid or olemic high density oil with the steel beams to make the pistons. And that's half the equation. All right, let's do it. We need to head down kind of in this direction. All right, up the hill here. Let's just take a look at the map. Kind of course correct a little bit, right? Let's see, is this right? It's a little better. All right, I see it. We're on our way. Pick up these last circuits. I think it's all we have in our all we have room for in our inventory. Unless I can delete something out. It's just 200. I guess I could get rid of these advanced machinery parts. We got a bunch of them. Let's auto sort. Yeah, there's, oh no, we got plenty of room. All right, that actually looked like that may have stacked a little bit too. I think we had assemblers that weren't fully stacked. Cool. All right. We should be good. Oh, look at that. Just perfect. I'll take them. I'll take them all. Now let's go build that research lab. Boy, it's been forever. That thing's been in construction. So we'll do a little road trip here. Be cool if there was like a little motorcycle or something you could take. Or a jetpack. I talked about a jetpack, actually. I may have suggested that in the Discord. Because eventually we're going to be doing some deep mining. I think in the next version of the game, they've got elevators, bright elevators, and people elevators, I believe. And I think they're going to be encouraging, and they got explosives. I think they're going to be encouraging us to dig a little bit more than we do already to get at the ore. Let's see. Are we going to have a cool view? Where are we? We're still on the way. I guess I see a light way out in the distance there. There we go. I'm starting to see our solar array. I think that could be the labs. Yep, we're coming up on it. There's a research lab. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if these buildings were a little different. The research labs too. 1, 2, 3, and here comes 4. We're about to do it. I think we've got everything we need. Yep, 400 more polymer boards and 4 circuit boards. Manage inventory. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. What am I missing? Finish construction. Boom. Nice. All right. Finally, we unlocked Science Pack Force. Good. And we're on our way. We've got some of the production set up already, or at least we're starting on it. Okay. And high-tech machinery parts. Got it. All right. All right. All right. All right. We'll do a little bit of lightage later. Let's quickly jump and take a look at what we got going on up here. Our steel beams. I think steel beams are right kind of straight ahead. Hopefully we have enough. Because we may hit, once we start doing the Science Pack 4, yeah, there's our steel beams. And we did shore this up a little bit already. So now let's take a look. We've got steel beams here. We could branch off of this belt. Yeah. That's where we have. Yeah, this is where I see ignium. I think ignium's part of the steel beams, right? So if we craft steel beams, is it ignium? Requires an assembler. Steel ingots. Xenoferrite, steel ingots. Xenoferrite. Why am I not figuring this? Oh, right here next to me. Xenoferrite, steel ingots. Steel ingots use the ignium ore. Okay, that all makes sense. So yeah, we could try and just steal some from this belt. Or we could run another belt down. We could bring this up and grab some more. Let's go take a look at the steel beam production just to see how that's set up. If it's, you know, if we should end up running a second belt of these steel beams. We're not doing too bad now, but remember, we haven't, you know, done any research in ages. So everything's probably just, you know, backed up and looks like we've got surplus production, but we might not. So this doesn't look super duper scalable to a second belt anyway. We could. We could. Because we're outputting over here. So we could easily just. We'll have to see. We could scale this up if we want to a second belt. Let's use up what we have. Let's see if we can drain this. If we end up draining this steel beam line, and then we'll have to come back and figure something out. But I think for now, we can just steal from that belt. Now I just want to find a nice flat space to join up with the high density olemite. Oh, man. Let's see. We may have to do some digging. This area here wouldn't be bad. It's just full of trees. I mean, this, if we look on the map, this is a decent place to join up with the high density Olamite, bring in our steel beams somehow. Boy, we could even, I don't know. We could run Olamite up, over, and down and literally run our assemblers right off of this belt that's coming down, but that might be a little hokey. It might be better just to branch off. But this space sure seems like it's just so not level. It's a lot of digging to get a platform. Let's see. Or we could just come off of our solar array and do it way up here. Branch way high. Do it this way. Bring this up. Let's take a look up there and just see. We could do that. Just extend this platform and float it. Our solar. Because our solar, we just keep going straight out, it looks like. Let's hop up there and take a look. So our solar, yeah, we've been extending it out just this way, straight on. That can continue if we need more power. Hopefully we're doing okay on power out here. But what I'm thinking of doing is I could extend this platform out. Then I don't have to dig. And then where can I intercept some steel beams? Those are down a level. This is all eventually going to be for Science Pack 4s. So how could I do that? I guess I could snake this belt, like put a distributor right here and then snake around and come up top, come up here. And then I guess bring the Olamite up here in the other direction. Let's see, where is the Olamite? We're going to need pipes for that. I kind of like the idea of doing it up on a platform. And that would be our pistons. Let's take a look at the recipe one more time for science packs. We should be able to do it from the crafting menu now. 6 pistons per 6 energy cells. How much steel in a piston? Only 1. That's nice. So 6 steel beams effectively per science pack. That shouldn't be too bad. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's do it. All right. Almost at the end of this episode. Let's head down. Am I facing where I need to go? No, I need to go down this way. We're going to need more base building blocks here. But what I want to do, here's our pipe. I want to run this guy up. So let's tab heat. Let's start doing a little of work here. I'm going to move this guy out a little bit. And then we're going to start heading up. I'm going to leave a little bit of extra room. I just don't want to get too close to the solar panels. That should be more than enough. Let's do a little right angle here. And if we ever need to change this, we always can. It's not a big deal. Whoops. That's what we want. And yeah, we'll just use the rest of the last few seconds of this episode to run some of this pipe. If I can navigate around these trees. Okay. Here. And let's do one of these guys. All right. What am I doing wrong? Boom. And I guess I want to come up as high, kind of pretty high. I don't want to, this is a little bit harder to snake around. Might need to, let's see if the build, if they turn off the snap mode, if I can get a little better shot at this. Doesn't look like it. I may need to build myself a little platform. Or maybe we just went too high. Let's go ahead and take off this top one. I just cannot get to that. All right, one more. Wow, I cannot get to that spot. Guess we are going to have to zigzag a little bit. I was hoping not to. Yeah, it wants me to be able to see it, I guess. It's a little tedious, but we'll get it done. All right, straight section here, and one of these, and one of these. Go as far as we can. We will reclaim these blocks. Come back over this way. That got us a good part of the way. Boom. Right, and then we're going to come up here, maybe all the way. We'll just finish this and then we'll wrap up. Oops, is that? I can't tell. Is that the way I want? I can't tell. That doesn't look like it, right? Or is it? There we go. All right. Well, why don't we wrap this episode here? We'll pick it up in the next one. We will get this olemite, high density olemite, up on the platform. I'll extend this platform out. In fact, maybe between episodes, I'll build out this platform because I'm probably going to have to make a run for more building blocks. But we'll extend this platform out pretty good. And then when we come back, we will route the steel beams up there and we'll route the olemite up there. But I'll clear out any trees we need to and we'll come out maybe to right about where I'm standing. Just extend this out. But that's going to be a lot of building blocks. So let me do that between episodes. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy having you here. And I will see you in the next episode.